gusta que nos estemos juntando, porque todos los días vamos ganando. No quieren que los latinos anden despertando. Abre los ojos para ver lo que está pasando. No les gusta que nos estemos juntando, porque todos los días vamos ganando. No quieren que los latinos anden despertando. Abre los ojos para ver lo que está pasando. Abre los ojos y libra la mente. Pa' la verdad se mira sediente. Todos los días noticias te mienten. Políticos controlan cómo te sientes, pero no va a pasar tan fácilmente, porque muchos peleamos por nuestra gente. Un punto de vista que está diferente y lo voy a explicar más claramente. Aquí no estamos pa' las divisiones, pero los demócratas tienen otras intenciones. Nuestras ciudades andan en malas condiciones, gastando los impuestos por los 1,000 millones, sin buenas razones en otras naciones. Es tiempo de cambiar todas estas instituciones. Es tiempo de hacer unas decisiones.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Latino Free Minds.
I wanted to push the button already.
I thought you were going to do it.
No. Hey, yeah, dude, I'm so happy to be back.
I'm happy to be back. I am Gio. This is my co-host Christian, and this is Prime Time, Tuesday nights. We welcome you back. There's a lot of great news coming up for you. It's going to be an exciting day. But before we do, Christian.
Heck yeah, Gio. Gio got the soundboard all set up and everything. We're ready to push buttons. Pause.
Yeah, we're definitely ready to push some buttons today because there's a lot of updates, and we pick and chose the ones we thought were going to be the most
a lot of
fun
funny
for you
business.
Guys. Yeah, a lot of funny business. You know, I want to start out, Christian. I want to start out with something that's coming up really fast here. If you read the title of the episode, you know we are going to be talking about SNAP, because December 1st there's going to be some updates to the SNAP requirements. Christian, a lot of people are going to be going hungry.
Again?
A lot of people. So they've changed the requirements for SNAP.
Ooh.
And I guess the one of the biggest changes that people are crying about, adults up to the age of 64 will now need to meet work or work-related activities. Previously, this requirement was often capped at a younger age. You got to get to work. Certain exemptions that previously allowed some individuals to skip work requirements are being phased out. This means fewer groups will automatically qualify for an exemption.
I've never qualified. Hopefully I qualify.
I've never qualified either, but I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to start getting people to get back to work and getting them off of the government's.
The engines are taking your jobs. The H-1Bs are taking your jobs. You better get out there, Americans. Yeah, dude.
Oh, come on, Christian.
You are fake news.
So they are, speaking of the engines, non-citizens will face tighter eligibility rules, which could affect their ability to receive SNAP benefits unless they meet additional criteria. I mean, come on. Should we be funding non-citizens for food?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Highly controversial.
I don't care if they're your cousins, Gio.
You think about it. State accountability for errors. States with high error rates in distributing SNAP benefits will be required to pay a larger share of the cost. This is intended to encourage more accurate and careful administration of the program. California, be careful. We all know money seems to go missing here.
Sure does. They do concerts and the money goes poof.
You know, if you're feeding the unhoused, you better keep track of how you're feeding those unhoused, not like those programs in Los Angeles. Benefit calculation adjustments. Some changes in how benefits are calculated may reduce the total amount of assistance certain households receive. This could mean slightly lower benefits for some families depending on their situation.
Well, dude, how lower, Gio? Because I've seen when they're flaunting these checks and they go, "That's $8,000. That's $15,
Hey,
$15,000."
I've seen that too, and I'm always like, "What the hell?
Mm,
What the hell? What the hell?"
what the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah. Unfortunately, um, I think it's time that people start to really consider: Am I hungry? Do I need to go to work? Am I am I able bodied? And this is the thing, Christian, because a lot of people are probably thinking like, well, what about the people that need these benefits, like the disabled? Well, luckily for them, the disabled will still um, they'll still be able to receive their benefits.
And I
So
think, Gio, we've never been a proponent of getting rid of SNAP entirely. We just wanted, an even playing field for everybody. Not
exactly,
so much of a handout, but people need it. Welfare, some people need it. Let's get it to them, but let's not abuse it.
exactly, exactly. Oh, dude, we have. I mean, since DMU started, like in the very
Rest in
beginning,
peace.
we said it, man. We're pretty we're we agree that there are certain people that need government assistance.
Yep.
There, like I said, there's people that are disabled. There are people that they're just on hard times.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the reasoning is, if there's a legitimate reason, then yeah, I mean, get your benefits. But if you are able bodied and you can actually do some work, well, go find a job. You
Get
know
on
that.
the job.
Hey, you don't have to make hundreds and thousands of dollars. You don't got to make 6 7 figures,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Just Walmart's always hiring.
Yeah.
If you got to
Dude,
eat,
I've got roofers with mangled legs, dude, and they're out there on a steep 7 by 12 roof, and they're working for theirs, dude.
I
So
hope
I
not.
mean,
I hope not. OSHA, is OSHA listening? He's just kidding.
they're out there, man. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
always you don't want to see people taking advantage of these programs, especially because, like we said, people do need them, and
you know what it
mm,
is. You know what it is, Christian. All of these changes, they're definitely Trump's fault, right?
mhm.
Have you been keeping up with Trump this week?
I saw Mom Donnie kind of had to kiss the ring a little bit.
Dude, I saw where the media was asked him like, do you think Trump is a fascist? And he kind of froze for a second.
Yeah,
Did you see when Trump turned around? He's like, just yeah, dude, don't like.
yeah,
Yeah. So Mondami had to kiss butt for a little bit.
yeah.
Um, what do you think? Do you think they had a productive talk?
I think they did. I think Trump does like New York. That's. I mean, they probably ran him out of New York, but I'm pretty sure that's like home base for him. That's where all his journey happened. But
Hey, there was a comment, or not a comment, but there was like a with Mondami. There was this topic that came up if Trump would uh, be willing to live in New York under Mondami rule, and he was like, "Yeah, of course. This is my city.
yeah,
That's I run that town.
that's
Come on."
hometown, baby. That's base.
Yeah, man. Like, what do you think? I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Trump, did you hear all the news that he's trying to finalize a treaty between Russia and Ukraine?
Oh, is he? I thought he was trying to kill MTG.
Ooh, I didn't want to get
That
into that so
that
fast. I wanted people to
bad
fall in
built
love with Trump
fridge.
first. I wanted people to be like, "Yeah, that's my guy,"
Yeah.
and then hit him with the MTG
Well,
right
what
after.
happened? What happened?
Yo, so you know what? I really don't know what happened. So a lot of people were talking about her going on the View,
No, no,
right?
no. About what you were saying. You didn't even got to talk about that bad built fridge.
Nah, let's get into it, man, because I wanted to talk about MTG.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
part of these Trump dates. So he went after MTG and
Called
I
her a
mean
traitor.
we mentioned it last week. Like MTG is kind of like I'm not a big fan of MTG, but at the same time, she's kind of coming around in some areas that
Yeah.
like with
Well, she
immigration and stuff.
resigned.
But she has resigned.
She's not running for 2026. Well, hey, Gio, 39 other people aren't running for re-election that for 2026.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, Gio. Maybe it's a little bit of stock trading.
Ooh, do you think it's that?
It's a lot of those guys. You're talking about Matt Gates, Pelosi. You know, Pelosi had a couple more years, and MTG. You know,
Hey, I didn't think about that angle.
yeah, you got to think about it. I mean, she came in 2021 and she was supposedly worth 700K. Now she's worth over 25 million. And she says she doesn't stock trade, but you know
I
that
thought
X account,
I
Whales,
oh
uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they follow her and she might be fibbing. She might be she might be fibbing a little bit, you know. So she's out there stock trading. And I think in 2021 she did push something to like stop stock trading, like in-house what's it called, Gio? Where they get little tips and tricks on, you know,
Insider
for
trading, yeah.
Congress. Yeah, insider trading. God. So but she's not a proponent this time around, so and she is retiring, so we'll see, you know.
Yeah, you know what? Good
25
luck to
million is a lot, Joe.
her and her future endeavors.
Investments.
Her future investments.
Yeah, and then again, Joe, I think she has what, like a construction company or something? She calls
Yeah, a
it
lot of people were
family
talking about
construction
a
company.
lot of people were talking about that.
But
I thought a lot of these people that were dropping out, maybe they were afraid of the I'm not gonna say the J word. I'll just call them the Star of Davidians. Yeah, that's a little code for you.
oh, you mean the
You know,
Seventh-day Adventists?
nah. I mean those Old Testament followers.
Yeah.
um, yeah, man. I I hope that it doesn't come out because I've also heard rumors that she might just be trying to make a move to the media, like going to Fox News
Going to The
or
View.
going to The View. Ooh, she's the next Liz Cheney.
Well, yeah. Well, she's got to like I called her Liz Cheney last week, but she's got something under her sleeve, you know, because she was also talking. You brought that up, right? That she wasn't really with the whole ICE raid things. But then
Yeah.
again, now that I think about it, she has a construction company, Gio. It's cheap labor, dude. You're getting
Yeah.
rid of her workers. Be real. Be real.
You know what's funny because I've talked about it before on her little take or on her take for these ICE raids and
Mhm.
the deportations. How I didn't really know that she felt a certain way, and I kind of felt like, was I duped? Is she lying? Because I really thought she was all about deporting the illegals. I thought she was part of that, and that's one of the reasons I wasn't a big fan of hers.
Well,
Um,
she's been wild from 2021 to 2024, I guess. This year she found Jesus, and now she's quoting Jesus every now and then, and it's like, what a what a good time to pick that up, you know?
yeah, yeah, convenient,
She's gotta forgive now, but she was the one screaming the
convenient.
loudest with Bobert.
She didn't take any money from APAC.
That's true, but she's making her own money.
Yeah, you know
Off of
what?
inside trading a little bit.
The Wednesday night guys were talking about MTG, and they were also talking about another guy, Lindsey Graham, out of Carolina,
Mm.
and
The Southerner
the Southerner. I'm dude. I
is
made a clip calling him out because he was at the the Republican Jewish coalition, and his speech, man, I kind of felt like he knew a little bit too much about the uh the Israeli leadership here in the United States and abroad. Um, I think you should know more about your constituents than the Israelis. That's just my opinion, Lindsey Graham. I called you out because you had some funky language on some of the stuff you were talking. Um, dude, the guy is a freaking warmonger.
Yeah, they're war hawks, dude. But we gotta really see, is that their own character? Because again, they blame Afghanistan on the Jays. Saying that there's a cabal that runs America. Maybe, maybe not. But I think Dick Cheney was real bad guy too. You know,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it's we gotta see. That guy's a war hawk. So
Yeah.
he's also getting a little
Why
bit of
isn't he
funds.
dropping out? Why isn't he dropping out,
I
guys?
don't know.
Get out. Um, dude, let's move it on over to California a little bit.
Ooh,
As
where's that?
there's bad news and there's good news,
Oof.
right? Before I talk about the Swalwell in the room, I wanna first talk about um some new data that I've been reading about, and this interesting take that that I saw in regards to the possibilities of our next governor here in California.
Mm.
So you've heard about Katie Porter, Katie Patey, remember her?
Katy Perry, yeah, and that lady, that bigger fridge. Yeah,
The bigger fridge.
the bigger fridge.
So Katie Porter is the right now the leading Democratic person that's going to be running for governor, right,
Gosh,
in California.
that's your governor.
Well, she messed up a couple months ago because they were telling her or asking her about the 40% of people that voted for Trump, and she's
She's a
kind
little
of like,
mean.
"Well, I don't need those people,
I
you
don't need
know, because
60%.
I
Or
don't
what?
need
It was 40.
I don't need 40% of those
I
voters."
don't need 40.
And since then, and she's been like falling off because then people started talking about how she was over there doing domestic abuse to her husband,
And
and
she's hitting her husband.
she did something to him. I think she threw like boiling water at him or something.
No.
Uh, you look it up, man. I can't come to you guys with all the facts.
Wow.
And then she was like really
Leave her
mean
king.
to the
Leave
people
her
on her.
king.
um, there's look to her husband. You know, there's plenty of Chinese spies out there that that you can hook up with.
Yeah,
Um, no, and then she allegedly is very mean to her staffers.
I've seen
So
that.
her numbers have been going down, which a couple of the big polls right now, you've got Republican candidates leading. One of the polls has Chad Bianco, who's been on Latino Free Minds, and another poll has uh I was gonna say Steve Hilton in the lead.
Shout out.
Those are both Republican candidates.
Hmm.
So when you think about those guys, um, if that continues, and maybe just maybe each one of those guys can get above the 15% of the vote because of all of the potential candidates in there, the Republican and the Democrat side, there's only so much of the vote to go around. And with Katie Porter leading but being under 10% in when is the primaries? I think it's in March. Um if those two guys can take the lead and win the primaries, we could have two Republican candidates going
I
up
like
against each
that.
other in the California election in November. Because California chooses the top two candidates, the top two voted from the primaries. And
Hmm.
that could mean that there's no Democrats, which now leads me into Swalwell. Eric Swalwell is apparently throwing his name into the hat and wants to run for California governor. Talk about desperate on the Democrat side, no?
Yeah.
I mean, we hadn't heard about. When's the last time we really heard about Eric Swalwell? Fang Fang?
Fang fang. Well,
Yo,
they keep their stuff under wraps. They're
Yeah.
pretty good at that, and I'm convinced Democrats are really good with amnesia. You know, they're able to forget real easy because this guy is compromised. He cheated on his wife with a Chinese spy.
Oh, yeah, he did.
How can you know how that's who you're running? But it's been long enough, Gio. People don't even know. I I I remember when that happened, and now it's like that's that guy. They're running that. Of course, they're running that guy. You know,
Yeah.
it's everybody's on
It,
TikTok right now,
and
and their mind
he's
can
like
only
a
handle.
is he a millionaire or is he another one of these guys that
I'm
made
sure.
money off of I don't even want to say it cuz you know, let's just say he was a politician before, right?
Hmm.
You know? Now he's got a lot of money. Yeah. I'm not I'm not making any accusations. I'm not, you know, if anybody's listening, if anybody's taping, you
FBI, open up!
know.
A pervert.
um no, dude, I I want to talk to you. uh there's something I want to move to a different state on, but before we do that, dude, there's some clips I wanted to run by you.
Mhm.
The first one, there's been a lot of talk about uh you know what, I'm just gonna run the clip. I'm just gonna run the clip. I want to see what you think. I want a live reaction. Let's go with it.
Come in here and pay me, and then you can talk to us all kind of way you want to, bro. The fuck?
I can talk to you however the hell I
No,
want
you
to.
cannot.
Go back to your damn country if you want to act like that.
Back to the. You
Yeah,
just told me to go back to my country?
Yes, I did say that.
Bitch, I saw your fucking EBT card in there. Guess who?
So what?
Guess who paid for that motherfucking
So
shit?
what?
I did.
Oh well.
Bitch, you know how.
Bitch, how do you want me to feed my kids? I'm fat.
Oh my fucking god, bro, you got me fucked up, bro.
Yeah, you got me.
I
fucked up.
pay
Bitches
taxes
like to eat.
for your fucking food.
Yeah, bitches like to eat, and my kids like to eat.
I pay taxes for your fucking food, and you told me to go back to my country?
Good. That's what you
Your
do.
fucking lazy, big ass bitch. The fuck look like a fucking upside down bowling pin looking ass.
That's 'cause I like to fuck
You look
eat.
like my fucking suburban, okay? Fucking potato bill looking ass head. Get the fuck out of here.
Is that real, Gio? I don't know. Watching the whole clip now, I don't even know if that's real. But
looks
black
real.
fatigue, dude, I tell you that's real. Black fatigue is real, dude. I
don't
live out here,
know.
dude, and I see them on the freeway.
Oh
Acting
man, there's
fools.
ghetto people from every race.
Yeah.
Dude. Hey, you know what? She's in the nail salon getting her nails done, and the
Mhm.
Vietnamese guy just takes out, you know, verbally abuses her, calling her out for her EBT. Man, what do you think, man? Did for you know what, Christian? I don't think that just because you collect or are using EBT, that doesn't mean you can't go get your nails done, right?
Well, what was the context? Was she trying to run with her nails already done, or nails are
Yeah,
expensive?
nails are expensive. I don't know. Maybe she was trying to pay with
I think we
EBT.
need a little bit more context.
She needs
For me, it seems a little fake now. That was too. It seemed a little scripted.
his little smile there, his little
Yeah.
smile at the end. Let's
Yeah.
watch it again.
You look like a suburban. God.
And come in here and pay me, and then you can talk to us all kind of way you want to, bro. The
I
fuck?
can talk to you however the hell I
No,
want
you
to.
can't.
Oh, so she was being rude.
She's being rude. She's being nasty.
She's being rude. You can't talk to us like that.
Go back to your damn country if you want to act.
What?
Oh, she said go back to your country.
Well, as a guy that they told me to go back to Germany, so a Jew. They do- So, yeah, man, I don't know. That it kind of stings a little bit. Go back to your country, dude, is crazy. I don't know. I don't even want to believe this, but I've seen it. I've seen it before. I've seen it the other day. I was at McDonald's. Don't tell my fiance. I don't go through the
See,
drive-through
puppy on a
anymore. I was
diet.
waiting through the little, where they come bring it out to your car, and this lady was like, "Ooh, you, yeah." Oh man, she was going off on this poor little Hispanic lady. She was, "I knew you were gonna mess up my order. I knew by the look on your face." I was like, "Oh shit!" You can't really say
What
that.
was what did the person look like?
Like a suburban. Yeah, dude.
Oh
Not
my
nice.
God.
Not nice. You know. So
Oh
if
my
you're
God.
complaining about your order at McDonald's,
Yeah, I got another clip for you, man. I got another. This one's this one's gonna trigger some people. Okay, if you. All right, let's go. A lot of people at Home Depot protesting.
The richest drummer.
That's what actually was out of position.
Did you see this one yet, Christian?
Everybody's attention, please. If you're purchasing
I have been volunteering.
So they're overloading Home Depot
we can come to this side. Come to this side for the customers to walk through.
because Home Depot is supporting ICE.
I just
You know, because of the ICE raids that happen at Home Depot.
yeah.
You know what's messed up?
The workers.
No, I'm gonna pause this for a bit. You know what's messed up? You got all these people online. What about the poor illegals that need to go in there and buy stuff?
Yeah.
What are
I
they
saw a
supposed to do?
guy. I saw a guy with a Ryobi. He needs he needs to put that back.
Gay.
I don't know, Gio. I don't know why they would want to do that when they got a perfectly good capital somewhere that they can storm. You know? I I don't know why they take it out on just private companies. They should just go to your nearest town hall and dude cause a ruckus, dude. Like go there. It's a government building. Your taxes pay for it. Go there. Allegedly, we're not we're not trying to influence anybody to storm a
Yo,
capital or
but
do anything cool like that.
what are those illegals supposed to do if they can't go to Home Depot and buy the stuff they need to get their jobs done? They're all gonna go to Lowe's?
They're gonna hire Americans, Gio. They need to hire Americans to put those doors and do the
Oh,
plumbing.
come on, Christian. Let's
No.
continue.
No,
But they still have like a good amount of labor.
it's such a crazy. So they're buying ice scrapers, or they're returning ice. They bought ice
What are you
scrapers.
buying? Nice scraper. Nice.
Dude, those are not ice scrapers.
That was not an ice scraper. That was a wedge, bro. You put that
Bro,
underneath the toilet.
Hey, no, look, there's a guy later in the video that calls out exactly what it is.
Because those are.
What are you guys buying?
We are buying ice scrapers.
We are buying ice scrapers.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
I don't get it, Prita.
You are gay.
Right.
Thank you.
What are you buying?
Oh my God.
Nice scraper. Sorry. What are you buying today?
I'm buying ice scraper.
Oh yeah.
What a loser. This guy here.
What are you buying today?
I am buying an anvil putty knife.
An ice scraper.
Yes, ice
Right.
scraper.
It's a fucking putty knife, dude.
Dude, that guy sounded gay too. Have you seen that video, Gio, where Trump goes? Where Trump, he's like, where's my gay people at, or something like that? And they go, we're over here, and he goes, you don't look gay.
He said that?
That guy's funny, man. That guy's got all these quips, but I don't understand why you would go to Home Depot, dude. And that's a weird type of protest, you know.
It is.
I guess it's peaceful. You're putting money into Home Depot's pocket.
No, so what they were doing is that they buy those putty knives and then they return them. So so what they're really doing, Christian, is they're buying this dollar putty knife,
They're slowing.
going over to customer service and returning it, and they're slowing down sales at Home Depot. So that's the protest.
How are they ever gonna get their Ryobi fan?
Right.
Dude, I've been to Home Depot like the last 5 days, dude. I love Home Depot. And I would be so upset if I couldn't get that damn Sawzall.
know what?
DeWalt Sawzall.
Dude, I feel the same way. When I'm working on a project, a DIY, and I'm at Home Depot, if I have to stand in line for a bunch of
Monkeys.
I was gonna say an F word.
We're on YouTube, Gio. You watch out.
A bunch of losers. A
Dorks, dude.
bunch of dorks,
A
man.
bunch
Yeah,
of
thank you.
dorks, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
A bunch
I
of
don't know.
colorful dorks.
Yeah, some
I-
flamboyant
I'd
dorks.
be so upset. I would just go to the front of the line. Like, what are you getting? You getting an anvil scraper?
Yeah.
All right, or an ice scraper? All right, just I got a job to do. I got kids at home.
Yeah. Why don't you guys go to Lowe's, dude? They're just as dorky
Why
as
don't
you
you go
guys.
stand outside like a normal protest?
Yeah, go to fucking oh, I said the F word. Go to Harbor Freight, dude.
No, I was thinking
Nobody's
of a different F word.
go to Harbor Freight, dude. They need the business.
Nah, don't go to Harbor Freight. Don't go to Harbor Freight.
Those-
You might get beat up at Harbor Freight.
Those putty knives are gonna break before you even get to return them. So
Oh, you might get beat up at Harbor Freight, man. This people really got to do this work at Harbor Freight.
yeah, Harbor Freight is.
It's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't.
ghetto. At
I
Harbor
don't. Yeah, I don't go around. Yeah, I've never seen a friendly Harbor Freight. I was confusing it with Ace, but Ace is pretty. They're pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Hey, go do your protest at Ace. There's
Yeah,
nobody there.
Go to Ace. But
It's gonna be somebody mad like, I'm just here for the cinnamon rolls. You don't know about the cinnamon rolls at Ace?
they got cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, Ace Hardware sells cinnamon rolls. They have a freezer at the front.
What?
You get it's like the State Fair cinnamon rolls. It's a tray. You take them home and bake them. They're delicious. They're delicious, but
From a hardware store?
they're good. I heard the rumor and I went and tried it, and
No way.
they're up there with Cinnabon. Yeah, absolutely.
I've never heard of the Aces of places for cinnamon buns.
And they also sell apple pies. The guy told me when I was there.
Get out of here, Gio.
He was like, "Did you come for the cinnamon
stop,
rolls?"
Gio.
I was
Stop
like,
getting
"Nah,
your
dude,
pies.
not today." He's like, "Oh, you came for the apple pie then?" I'm like, "No,
Dude.
dude, I need cleaner for my Traeger."
Guess what? Well, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, guys. So if you need pies, go to your nearest Aces Hardware and get yourself some apple pies. That's crazy, Joe.
Oh my god, Ace! If you need somebody to advertise on, right here, Latino Free Mind.
That's crazy, Gio.
And Michael Lindell.
Hey, Gio, and these, because I'm assuming they're all Democrats. They got to be Democrats, right? Those people returning and buying. Like,
Oh, no
they really thought they
way.
had something there, huh? They were
There's
like,
no-
"Oh, we're really gonna. Well, I guess they do. It does work. They slow down. I mean, I feel for the workers. I hear the guy going, if you're actually buying something, come down this way. You know?
There's no way they're Democrats, dude. Probably not even American.
Well, joke's on them because if you have to return something from Home Depot, that's a whole different line. So you're not really slowing them down. That's a whole different line on a whole separate part of the building. So
Well, no,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
but that's what they're doing. They're buying the putty knife, and then they go to the other side of the store and slow down the customer service too. And you know what else is at customer service? The online orders.
Home Depot has pies too, Gio. What the?
No, the online orders. You know when you place an order online.
Yeah.
So you go down there and you're slowing both sides. You're slowing down the business.
That's crazy, man.
So
That's-
moral of the story: if you buy something from Home Depot, just pick it up from one of their lockers. Moving on, we have some interesting news out of Texas. We have
What?
the strong woman from Texas.
Jamie Booker. Jamie Booker was the strongest man for or the strongest, no, yeah, strongest woman. Woman. He was the strongest woman. Oh, can't even. So they
Dude,
they
did you see
did.
the runner-up?
Yeah, Andrea
She
Thompson,
was-
dude, she was pissed.
She was so
She was
mad.
pissed.
All the other women were like smiling and stuff. She was like, "This is some
Yeah,
bull."
dude. Well, I think she lost by 1 point. So you imagine losing to a big, bad built fridge dude
He did look
by
kinda-
1 point. Yeah.
He just looked like a fat dude, you know?
She has white fatigue because it's all white people that are just, yeah, good for you.
What's her name? The
Uh,
runner-up?
The runner up was Andrea Thompson, dude.
She
The
is
real strong
buff.
woman
She is buffed. Hey, the
for a girl.
The man
Oh,
had
she's
some
buff.
big old fatty boobs,
Yeah,
but
dude.
she was built like she was tough.
No, yeah, that was a real woman, dude. You could
Yeah.
tell. And supposedly today, right, that they stripped the strong man of their strong woman title.
Serves him right.
Yeah, well, they gave it to Andrea Thompson, so that's good. Good for her.
Yeah. We're happy for her.
Yeah,
That-
her.
I didn't
Andrea
I didn't
Thompson is a female.
no. The original first place winner.
Oh, the
I
man.
didn't check the pronouns before we
The
came
man.
live.
It's crazy, man. When I was growing up, they always had, Simpsons predicted it. But South Park is getting real close. South Park had an episode about this where Randy Savage
Yeah, I remember that
Randy
one.
Savage was a strong woman where he's kick their flipping ass. Oh, dude, and he's just beating up women. Yeah, man, that's came to fruition. That's crazy. It's crazy. That is crazy.
So what you been up to, Christian?
Nothing, man. Well, today I'm really happy. I mean, I wanted to start off the episode by saying this, but Chelsea beat the living daylights out of Barcelona. That's a skunk. 3-0. That's a skunk. But Champions League, we're doing good. Keep the blue flag flying high every day. Sports. We do sports too. No, man. Nothing much, man. Just working, trying to stay busy, and it's been busy. So, yeah. But busy's always good.
Do you watch Petra David?
A little bit here and there. I've been listening to Candace Owens more.
Aw,
What a
what a
numbskull,
shame.
dude.
What a shame.
I don't know, man. I don't know whether to believe her or not. Did you see her most recent stuff?
No.
Well,
No,
she just came.
I can't say anything bad about
Well,
Candace
why?
because I might get fired from Latino Free Minds.
Why? No, Gio, get you
Nah,
bad
dude,
built
I
bitch.
can't stand listening to Candace Owens. I've said it many times.
Dude.
All the listeners
Well,
are gonna start hanging up right now. They're all gonna get
Gio,
off.
get a hold of this. Can we be serious for a little bit?
Yeah,
Can we be serious for a little bit?
let's do it.
She's saying that France, that there's some French assassins with one Israeli. She made sure to
Oh
put
yeah, you can't
there's
leave those
one
guys out.
Israeli trying to kill her. So I'm starting to
Maybe.
believe,
I mean,
AJ. I'm starting to
called
believe that
Macron's.
Bridget's a girl.
She called Macron's. You think Macron's
I'm
wife
starting to
is
believe,
girl?
dude. She doesn't give us any proof, Gio. All she says is, "I'm asking questions," and where's the proof of burden, dude? The burden of proof,
Yeah, and
Gio.
dude, I really
Gio.
don't want to
She
get into
said,
Candace Owens because she says some crazy stuff, dude. She says a lot of crazy stuff, including about Charlie Kirk.
Gio. She said Macron called Trump to get Candace to chill because the peace the peace deal in Ukraine depended on it. Remember that one? No proof. Still to this day, right? That people were being paid $10,000 to make videos attacking her. Still no proof. But she's got receipts. She insinuated. You and I both know this one. She's saying that Erica Kirk and TPUSA were involved with killing Charlie with the help of Donald Trump. She's saying it. They give you a holiday and then they kill you. They give you a holiday and then they go ahead and kill you. It's just a record. Everything's behind a paywall, Geo. I have verified this information, but I cannot reveal the source. There's Egyptian planes following Erica Kirk.
Oh, I saw that, dude.
Dude. So I guess she reached out to the White House, the same people that killed Charlie Kirk, I guess, for helping that matter of the assassins that are trying to get at her. So
Fucking mosquito here.
it would be crazy if they are trying to kill her, but
Is it a mosquito or is it an Israeli drone?
I think it's an Israeli drone.
No. I had.
Talk about fracture, dude. She's fracturing a lot.
Well, she did say that Charlie Kirk was thinking of coming around to becoming a Catholic.
Uh, She also said that he was buried in a Catholic, without everybody knowing that he was buried in a Catholic
Cemetery?
cemetery. You know,
Yeah, I heard those rumors from her. Is she Catholic?
I think Hitler was a Catholic.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there, dude. I'm not going. Hey, we need to come together.
Now we need to come together. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know if I could trust her, dude. I mean,
You know
hopefully
what?
nobody's trying
Hey,
to kill her.
let's get all these guys on the line. Let's get Tatum, Candace Owens. What's the Groypers guy's name?
Nick Fuentes.
Let's get Nick
You
Fuentes.
know he's Mexican, Gio.
Fuentes, right?
I had no idea he was
I
Mexican.
didn't know he was Mexican either.
I had no idea he was Mexican, but yeah.
You know the first the first time I saw Nick Fuentes, I didn't know who he was. I
Mhm.
just saw this clip, maybe like a year, 2 years ago, and he's sitting at his desk and he's like, "Can you let an N word breathe?
That's crazy.
Can
yeah,
you let an
yeah.
N word?"
Hey, Gio, he says
It's
some wild
hard
stuff.
out here for and I'm like, "Oh my god, what is wrong with this guy?"
Yo, he says some wild stuff sometimes, and so in with the good and out with the bad.
Or
But
no, he didn't say breathe. He said, "Let an N word live."
oh, I thought you were gonna
I'm
say
like,
it.
"Oh my god."
No, well, Gio, I should be. I should. We should.
No, hey, don't say it, dude.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
say
say
it.
it.
Don't
I'm not
say
gonna
it.
say it.
That's
I don't want to say it.
Nick is.
But but I don't know, Gio. I think, but what I did notice, like I said, he says a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of wild stuff, a lot of stuff you could disagree and come after him for it. But in
Well,
reality, to me,
if
when
you're
that whole
willing,
Charlie Kirk thing
if you're
happened,
willing to
he was
listen
making
to,
a bit of sense. You know,
I don't know. I mean, they all say crazy stuff. If you're willing to listen to Candace Owens, or if you're willing to listen to Brandon Tatum, or if you're willing to listen to Nick Fuentes or Tucker Carlson, I mean, just you know, listen to the other side too.
yeah.
Uh,
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
well, again, we're talking about this fracture, right? And on the right wing. I think Nick Fuentes and Tucker just had a meeting, right? But I think the other day, just recently, Nick Fuentes called him anti-Semite. So, you know,
Wait, Tucker called Nick?
Tucker called Nick Fuentes an anti-Semite, and Fuentes had to be like, "Yo, dude, what? We just had like a cordial dinner, and now like, what the hell is that about? You called me a Fed, I called you a Fed, or whatever. But the moment they get a little bit, they're not in front of each other, they go back.
Look, here's the thing about Nick Fuentes. He doesn't do himself any favors, dude. It's like
I don't think any of them do, Gio. Honestly, whether it's Candace Owens, Tatum can sound cringy at best, at most times. Tucker Carlson, the way he came down on Ted Cruz, and then has Nick Fuentes on, doesn't push back on anything. Come on, dude. Like, what are we doing here? You know, they're all just it's. Has it become a click game, Gio?
it is. No,
Is it all click?
you
It's
know
all
what
clickbait.
what it really is? They're all just fighting for supremacy.
Yeah, they are,
They're all
dude.
just trying to get that Charlie Kirk
Yeah,
leadership.
dude.
Yo, so I was watching Patrick Bet David. I don't know if you ever watch him.
Yeah, he's good. I like Patrick
He's
Bet-David.
got a great show. He had this morning he had a show on with the FDA commissioner Marty McCary, and they went into
Who
things
that
like
is?
the FDA commissioner.
Oh.
Yes, Fauci's new daddy.
Oh. Hey, Fauci's been awfully
What happened to
quiet.
Fauci?
Fauci's
That
been
guy disappeared. Huh?
awfully
They talked
quiet.
about Fauci. They talked about Fauci.
Yeah, what they say?
You know what, dude? I don't want the stream to get cut off of YouTube.
Ooh, you're right. We just got 3 new followers. We better watch out.
No, but you know what? He's been calling. He had called Fauci out since the beginning
Mhm.
on a lot of things. Mainly calling out the when it first started. Fauci was talking about how the coronavirus could spread wear goggles and wear your mask and put gloves on type situation.
Well, you see those people at the Home Depot line are still
Yeah.
following those orders.
That's why I started laughing. That's why I was going to call him the F word. But
Not one rainbow flag, Gio, but still found the need to kind of let it rip.
I feel like a mask and it's kind of
Gio, the F's out there are going, what the hell did we do?
Not
You don't see us?
you.
You don't
Not
see us
you.
returning a freaking ice.
No, I'm not talking about those people. I'm not talking about the G's and the L's.
It's the T's that'll get you.
um, no, but
Strong.
so Marty McCary, he had come out and he was like, that doesn't make any sense. The coronavirus in previous, we know that it's airborne. Like
Mhm.
it doesn't make sense that you would wear gloves and focus on washing your hands and stuff. Like it's in the air.
Yeah.
Like it's not by touch.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Like why are we ignoring the science that we already know?
Yeah, and
Right?
supposedly, Gio, that when it is a coronavirus, you don't vaccinate because that's how you get mutations.
Well, his big thing was calling Fauci out. Sorry, I'm
Shake it off, Gio. Don't look.
No. This is
You gonna cry?
uh, I've been sick, dude, and the show must go on. Uh, no, he was calling him out because the COVID with the young people, like, why are young people getting shots? Doesn't make any sense. You're like 10,000 times less likely to die of COVID uh, than an old person. Like, sure, like let's focus on the old people, but at some point, why do we keep like boosting and boosting these folks when natural? There's nothing better than natural immunity. Like that's science has always said that, and
Yeah.
it's crazy because you remember when people were saying that before. Do you remember that? And we, getting kicked off of YouTube, getting kicked off of Instagram, getting kicked off of the Twitter back then, and here we are, 5 years later, and here's the truth. You know, apparently science was on our side.
Yeah. Here we are, Gio, 5 years later, and all our little kids have myocarditis. YouTube, don't kick us off.
Yeah, but he was talking about some other stuff too, like monkeypox.
Oh, yeah.
They no
You
longer
mean
call it
Mpox.
monkeypox.
You mean Mpox.
Yeah, I didn't know that they changed it to Mpox. What is that? That's gay.
Monkeypox, dude, this is foolish. That's silly Billy stuff.
That's dumb.
man.
But he went into the Tylenol. He went into autism. I would recommend that if you have not watched it yet, go check it out. It's Pat Tripp at David podcast. It came out today. It's the FDA Commissioner Marty McCary. It was a great and informational podcast. I'm a big. I actually I love to watch PBD podcast like religiously.
Yeah, he's reasonable.
Yeah, actually, I agree with you with that phrase. He is pretty reasonable, and he stays out of all the stuff with like the Nick Fuentes. Even though he did have Nick Fuentes,
He had him on, and he pushed on him. You know, the way
did,
you're
man.
supposed
He
to as
wasn't
a
no
journal.
sucker.
You're a journalist, Gio. I think you would put.
I would
I
love to
think-
have Nick Fuentes on. Nick Fuentes, if you need to come on a show, clear your
Clear the air.
name, make it worse,
Clear the air.
say the N word. Like I'm not.
No,
I'm
we
not
don't.
okay-
We
I'm
don't. We
not
don't
okay
do
with
that over here, dude.
I'm not
We
okay
don't-
with that. But if you need somewhere to say it, we are about free minds, Christian.
Well, Gio, did you see that picture I sent of my grandpa?
Yeah, dude. What you AI'd it?
No, that's my grandpa's black, dude. I think I could say it, dude.
No. That's not what I mean. Because you AI'd it. He was like dancing in the picture.
Daniel did that. The LFM guy.
Was he? What is Puerto Rican?
Oh, man, don't you do that? Don't you wish that evil on me, Gio. We're not part of a territory. We're part of Mexico.
Hey, watch it, man. Hey,
Per-
respect those
the Puerto Ricans?
on those boricuas. We
The
might have some
Boricuas.
boricuas.
They'll come after you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and you know what? Usually we open up the show to see how we been, but I had to jump into it because I felt like people were waiting. How you been, Christian? What you been up to?
I've been good, dude. Like I said, man, just working, trying to getting ready for Thanksgiving. Still saving up money to get married. It's still expensive. It's pretty
You have to pay
expensive,
for a wedding?
huh?
You have to pay for a wedding?
I got to pay for a wedding, dude. I don't got family members to help me out at all.
Dude, what? You don't
There is
have
no what's it called? How do a more traditional Mexican family would be like, oh, be the compadre for this, be the godfather for this, be the godmother for this. I got nobody.
Padre,
This
no.
is a struggle wedding, but we're trying to do it. A couple $15,000 we'll be able to do it. But
Damn,
yeah,
15,000?
50 G's, dude. That's a down payment for a T-Rex. And a T-Rex, I mean a Ram, a Dodge Ram, TRX
You ain't getting a
dually.
Dodge Ram. Why don't you get a Cybertruck, dude?
Dude. You don't think I would get a Cybertruck? You don't think I would get a Cybertruck?
Or full self drive, dude. Tell BBG like let's just go down to the courthouse.
Dude,
Take that
we
money and
talked.
get full self drive.
I'm telling you, Gio, we've talked about a courthouse wedding, but we got all the family members telling
can
us
go
like,
too.
oh no, you need that, you gotta do this, you gotta do it now because if you don't do it now, you'll never get married. And so we got a whole bunch of people in our ears that
Yeah, you
aren't
married
even
at the courthouse.
invited, to be real. They wouldn't even be
Aren't
invited to
even
the wedding.
invited.
But they're all up in our ears telling us that we need to make it a big
Hey,
deal.
somebody's gonna be really upset, Christian. Somebody's gonna be really upset. No,
I'm looking at
mijo,
you
no me
now.
invitaste,
There's probably
Gio.
gonna be 100
Ahí
people
estaba
at this
ese
wedding.
pendejo Gio right there.
There's 100, yeah, Gio. So that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to save, but it turns out it's a little hard to save. Thanks, Obama.
You getting married in the Catholic Church? Traditional?
No. We checked out a couple venues.
Ooh.
We checked out a couple venues, and
Well, that means Candace Owens won't be there.
yeah, yeah, she won't. She won't be there. She'll be the flower girl. See that Egyptian plane up there? No, man. But how about you, Jill? How you been? You saving up for a wedding?
No more weddings for me, man. I've been good. There
Better not be no more weddings.
man. I'm doing a lot of stuff, man. At church, trying to. We had moved into a new spot and just trying to get all that set up, man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, wiring and stuff, and being the expert that I am.
Hey, Gio, but tell me you don't walk out with your chest puffed up. Then like I did some man work today.
I did some man. Well, no, I'm actually pointing fingers and like
You
you guys
do.
go up there and take that down.
You're delegating. You're
I'm
delegating.
delegating a lot because I just I don't have I can't even get on a ladder. I'm not supposed to get on a ladder. What if OSHA shows up?
Dude, OSHA, you're out there. I know you are. You hiring? No, Gio. I've been doing a lot of backyard work. I've been cleaning up and throwing away trash. I've been buying a bunch of tools. Gio, do you know how much these batteries cost? Like DeWalt
Yeah,
batteries?
DeWalt, dude.
Dude, I'm a DeWalt dude. It's mustard.
You don't go with Ryobi?
I guess Ryobi is strictly for my
Why
trimming
are
the
you
hedges
gay?
and stuff.
Why are you gay?
Hell no, I got DeWalt, dude. I know people like
You
Milwaukee.
are gay.
More of a DeWalt guy.
Oh
Mustard.
no. Exactly.
But I got all my fingers, Gio. I've been cutting all kinds of stuff and still got them.
Do you use the tools for work or?
No, just in my backyard. I bought a Sawzall. I bought a $300 Sawzall, dude, with like a $300 battery.
A $300 Sawzall? How many jobs are you gonna use that Sawzall on?
Dude, no, dude. Are you a man? Gio.
How many jobs are you gonna use that
Gio.
Sawzall for?
Gio.
No, legit question, dude.
Gio, I broke down bicycles. I broke down the trampoline. I broke down a little refrigerator thing, dude, I might get shocked, I might get blown up, but dude, Jill, do you have a sawzall?
I'm looking it up right now.
Do you have a reciprocating saw, Jill? A BS-28? I didn't
Oh
think
yeah,
so,
yeah,
Jill.
yeah, I do. Yeah, I
Go
do.
ahead and get one, Jill. It is the most fun I've ever had. I'm buying these expensive blades, cutting things up,
A
making them
sawzall.
real
You mean
small.
a reciprocating
A reciprocating saw. Yep.
saw? Yeah, yeah, I do have one. It's
Ooh,
Makita though.
Jill. I bought a
It's
an angle
Japanese. The
grinder.
Makita gang, the blue, the Sureño gang.
My dad, yeah, dude, that's what my dad is. He's a Makita
He's
guy.
a
You know,
Makita
I
guy.
remember.
He doesn't want that. Hey, I'm not trying to get in that Milwaukee DeWalt
Pass me,
battle. You
pass
know,
me the
hey,
Makita.
nobody bothers the Makita guys.
Everything was a Makita. Just pass me the Makita. Wasn't a Makita. It was just it was a power drill. Pass
It
me the
was the
Makita.
Hercules from
Yeah.
Harbor Freight.
Gio, that stuff is real, dude. What other brands are there? There's Rigid, the orange one. I think
Yeah, yeah,
that's gotta be below Ryobi, dude. I don't
yeah. Is
know.
it? I don't think
Is it?
so. I
Is
don't think
it?
Rigid is. There's Bosch.
There's Bosch. I think that's at Lowe's.
Is Bosch
They
at
got
Lowe's?
different stuff, Gio. I had no idea, but all I'm saying is all my shit yeller.
You know what though, dude? I remember I asked my dad because my dad's like a real mechanic.
Mhm.
I remember asking him like, "Hey, what do I get? Do I get like Makita or DeWalt or Milwaukee?" And he kind of laughed at me. He's like, "I don't use those sorry ass tools, man. I got real tools." I can't remember. I can't remember what company he has, but yeah, no, he's got like expensive. He's
Yeah.
like, I can't use that stuff at work. That stuff
Husky.
breaks. That stuff that stuff breaks. I gotta use Black and Decker.
Black and Decker.
No,
That's at Harbor Freight.
It's Walmart.
Yeah, I don't
Dude.
know. Dude,
Nah,
but like I said, dude, I've been at home, I've been catching myself at Home Depot, and I am loving all the tools I could get. I bought a gas powered weed whacker because it's gas powered. You know, hell yeah,
oh, what a badass.
hell yeah, Jill. You don't gotta charge this for nothing.
Hey, I didn't know you can buy gas powered in California anymore.
Yeah, you can still. There's still some. Yeah,
Still some.
I think it's a weed, maybe just weed whackers and chainsaws.
I have a gas powered weed whacker, but I have it. It's from back in the day.
Yeah, hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Yeah, no, I
You
also
know
have
what?
an electric one. The electric one works great. You know
What?
what? I have uh I've been so against electric for so long, and in this last year, dude, I got an electric weed whacker. The thing is amazing. It
Gio,
lasts forever.
I got a Tesla and changed the game.
I got a Tesla. Now I'm in the comments.
Gio?
Now I'm in the comments like, no, you gotta get a Tesla. And everybody's like, that's there's
Gio,
this
I am
girl
in
on Instagram,
trouble.
she's always having problems with her Ford electric. And I'm like, Ford? First of all.
Gio, I am in trouble during the next brownout. Pause. I am in so much
Why?
trouble. All my stuff is, you know what though? I did buy a gas powered generator 6500. The wall generator. Hey bro, it's yellow. You know, that's all I know. I got it just in case. I don't know how to turn it on, but it's back there just in case my house ever turns off.
There's nothing against having both.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't live your life you can't live your life against electric because one day there
No.
might not be electricity.
Well, hold on.
Hey, one day we might not have gas in California.
Hold on. Hold on. I blame California. They're the ones that are kind of pushing us towards electric. I mean, what was the due date? 2035?
Something like that.
I mean, they took away gas lawnmowers for sure. Those are gone.
Yeah, they
Like,
did.
and who did that affect? Los Mexicanos or Hispanics. I'm not meaning to generalize. You know, the landscapers. So, you know, we had to what is it? Still, that's the type of
Still
weed
is
whacker
another
I have.
brand.
Yeah, well now they're making batteries. You think I'm gonna trust a still battery and when DeWalt's been in the game or Milwaukee's been in the game with batteries for this whole time? Like that's messed up.
Did you know that Milwaukee is made in the same factory as the Ryobis?
I don't get that. Doesn't affect me. We'll never know.
The same Chinese company that makes the Ryobis is also
Chinese?
making the Milwaukee.
Fang Fang?
Probably in the city of Fang
Eric
Fang.
Swalwell? No, dude. Hey, back to Eric Swalwell. I don't know if you saw our girl. We won't say it because our producers didn't like us talking about this last time.
Yeah.
But our girl Tish Hyman, you know who that is off the top of your head?
Doesn't ring a bell.
You're gonna laugh. She's the lesbian black girl that was in the locker room when the
Oh
guy
yeah,
changed.
yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
The big cocks.
Tish, hey, chill, settle down. We're on YouTube. Tish Hyman, she went up to Eric Swalwell and she was like, "Can you promise me that there aren't going to be any more rapes?" And she's like, again, he gives all this democratic mumbo jumbo, safe talk, and she's getting on him again, just like she got on that wiener guy. Pause. Can you no promise me? Tell me it's not going to happen anymore because it is happening right now. What are you going to do to protect, women? Jill, I know what you're thinking. Don't say it. We're past that. We're past that now.
No, because you know what I did. You know what I did the next day
What?
after we talked about it. Because I had seen the clip of her and
Wiener.
Wiener, but I never watched the clip of her in the gym, and so I went and found it. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Yeah,
you saw
were-
it? Yeah, I wasn't lying.
No, you weren't lying. She was in there like
She goes, and it was
you're not gonna
big."
do anything about it. You're not
Yep.
gonna do. It's just a big dicks all over the gym.
Hey, Jill, settle down. But did you see there's
Why
You're
are
not
you
gonna
gay?
do anything about it.
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Oh man, Jill, but there was a buff guy that was like trying to open a new one. Pause. I don't know why I said it like that. But there was another Jamie Booker strong woman man trying to put that guy in his place. But apparently, Jill, that guy that was changing in the girls' locker room is a real bad hombre. And I think he
Really?
his wife's jaw or something like that.
Oh,
He's an abuser. So, you know, and Tish Hyman, she's really good for you, Tish. She's out there fight. She's saying stuff that you and I are afraid of her to say. But you do your thing, girl.
Tisha, if you want to come on and just like
Please,
let people know what happened,
please
like,
let us know.
I gotta know the whole story. I gotta know the whole story because I saw the clip and I was intrigued. And
Just
I
tell
think
me
a
when
lot
to
of our
stop.
listeners would appreciate it.
Yeah, Gio. Yeah, shout out Tish Hyman. But yeah, man, Eric Swalwell, dude, that's gonna be your governor.
Hell no, to the no, no, no.
I don't know.
Hell to the no.
I don't know what we're
Hell
gonna
to
do.
the
Now.
no.
I do not know. Maybe Trump should run for California. When all things are said and done, he should come to California and just run it for a little bit.
You know who should run for governor in California? Did I ever say it here? I know I said it here. Mel Gibson. That dude should run for governor. But it's too late. It's too late. I mean, you got Chad Bianco and Steve Hilton.
Yeah.
I think
Hey, his house burned down during the whole thing at Malibu.
Mel Gibson's, yeah, it did. I have hated on Steve Hilton here before, but I have also seen him on Instagram and on social media. The guy is like really, he's really active in staying on top of all the stuff going on in California. You want to know what's happening today? The guy will post a video about it by the end of the day.
Jill, he's got a lot of good movies coming up, dude.
Nah, I'm not talking about Mel Gibson, dude. I'm talking about Steve Hilton.
Oh, all right. Shoot, dude.
But yeah, hey, Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson does have some good movies coming up.
The Passion of the Christ 2. Wonder what happens there. And
Resurrected.
The Battle of Malta. I think Lindsey Graham will like that. Lindsey
Battle of
Graham, a
Malta?
couple crusades headed your way.
He's got the Battle of Malta coming out.
I think he's doing the Battle of Malta, dude. So it should be tight. Hey, speaking of movies, did you see what Trump is pushing right now? Trump went ahead and gave the green light to do Rush Hour.
Oh, I saw that Rush Hour 5.
Shout out Trump. You gotta give it to
Let's
Trump.
do it.
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
So that should be Gio. But it's gotta be racist.
No.
Yes. The other ones were.
I mean, is it
Gio.
really racist? I wouldn't call it race. I would call it fun.
Okay, all right, say the stuff. Say the stuff Chris Tucker said right now. Say it.
Don't ever touch a black man's radio.
Oh
I don't
man.
think he ever said. Did he say the N word in the movie? And I hope not.
I don't know. I think Jackie says it. No, no,
Did he
man.
say it?
I just not racist. You're right, Gio. I not.
Oh, he
racism
did.
is
He
a-
said, "What's up, my?" Yeah, he did.
He did. Yeah, there we go. All I'm saying. I just want that same spirit.
It's a different
Pause.
life. It's a different life.
Different time.
Back in the 90s and the early 2000s, we all said things that we regret saying
To this day.
to this day.
I can
To
say
this
it, Gio.
day.
I don't know about you. I'll show a picture of my grandpa. And I can say it. Not on
Not
cam.
here.
Not on cam.
Not here on Latino
I
Free
will
Minds.
not, because we don't do that
Yeah, we don't do that. We
on
don't-
camera.
We don't stoop to that level because only. Yeah, no, we don't do that.
But go on about Jews, Gio.
Oh, I'll talk about them all day. No, look, look. I don't want to make it sound like I'm anti-Semitic, dude. Somebody hit me up in the comments that call me anti-Semitic.
Hey, it's crazy, huh? When they tell you when they tell you to go
have
back
no
to
idea.
Germany.
I have. I love the.
Hey,
Jesus was a Jew. Come on now. I have no hate for anybody. But the Israeli government though.
Except
The Israeli
gypsies.
government. Do I have to be a fan of any governments? I barely like my government.
yeah, hell yeah. I don't even, I hate the
Hey,
government.
why do I have to pretend to like the Israeli government? I barely like mine.
Can we just say no government? I don't like any government.
Dude, I just
Ow.
dude, if I say anything about our government sending money to their government, suddenly it's like the end of the world on Instagram and Facebook and X, and people are just like, dude,
I agree, Gio. We should be able to say the N-word.
yeah, yeah. If you want to be ignorant, like Nick
Hey,
Fuentes.
Matt Keum said it.
Who? Oh man,
Let's move on.
Oh shit.
Who's that lady that was saying it for funsies?
There was a lady saying it for fun?
Do you remember there was a lady saying she's going out with all her
Wow.
soft
Dude,
date?
no, this is I don't.
It was a while back, dude. Everybody was saying it like a year ago. Not me. I would never.
That's what I don't get, dude. I go on these. I see them out there, and their videos have so many likes and views, and I say the J word and like 4 likes.
I
4
agree,
likes,
Gio. You
dude.
should be allowed to say it. Hey, you know what, Gio?
Yeah.
I'll give you the pass right now. Say it.
The J word?
You haven't seen that video where there's oh man, I didn't want to bring it up because I don't know what clip it's from, but it's a white guy going, I think, the N-word. He's like, I think we should be allowed to say it. And there's a black guy and he reaches forward and he goes, I agree too. Say it. Go ahead and say it. And he's like, well, nah, I'm not gonna say it. And he goes, nah, you want to say it? Go ahead and say it. Oh man, Gio. But yeah. No.
Yeah, man.
We live in
I see a lot of videos where it's like the Mexicans like, yeah, I can say it, and they say it, and the black guy gets all excited and it's like, hey, what's up, compa? And I'm like, nah,
Mm.
nah, I'm good. I'm good, man. Nah, 'cause as soon as they find out I voted Republican once or twice, then it's over. It's like, nah.
Gio,
can't
I
say
got a
that.
mullet. I got a mullet. I think it's very clear that people know I say it. I mean, voted for.
Dude, you look like never mind.
Cute. Pause. Oh no, Jill. I've always wanted a mullet, but I looked at my brother. I was like, "You think I could do it?" And he's like, "I know I can do it." And I was like, "Let's go ahead and do it then, dude." Pause. And he hit me with the mullet. So
Yeah, man. Strong.
strong.
It's very strong.
You
It's
couldn't even
tough.
tell. You couldn't even tell
Yeah.
his party in the back right now, dude. It's all
Yeah.
business.
It's tough.
Business right now.
Yeah.
Party in the back.
Do your younger siblings say that? Tough?
Tough.
Man, so tough.
The Walt tough.
I was at church and like like the kids were like, yeah, my character on this game is tough.
Nah, dude, they're
Mine's
hitting me with
tougher.
6'7", 6'7".
Yeah, yeah. Like the 6'7" is crazy.
That's everywhere right now. But yeah,
Dude, did you hear about? Speaking of the 6'7", did you hear about in Florida they were having the police come in to arrest the kids?
dude, you can
You're
start
taking
a
it too
frenzy,
far.
Gio.
You're taking it too far. Like the teachers, you're so stupid. Like when you were in 6th grade, you were running
Hey,
around like suck it,
Gio,
suck it.
Gio.
Yeah,
I worked at a school for 10 years.
yeah.
Okay, get rid of that union, dude. These teachers got nothing more to complain about, dude. They are just. I didn't get my own pencils. I gotta get my own. I gotta. You kick out the kids. You kick out the kids for minor stuff. Trust me, Joe. Don't. You're stepping into my domain and you're really trying to get me upset and you're really pushing me to say the N word right now, and I really don't want to. Okay,
Naughty,
so
naughty, naughty.
we'll
No,
just disband.
dude, pencils are so cheap. Order a box of them on Amazon for like $10. There's like 200 pencils in
Hey,
the
bro.
box.
Hey, bro. They all.
They're all making 6 figures.
I got a notebook where I've written all this stuff down, right? Just where I just hate on this the teacher union just because they're so ineffective with everything. All their spend they spend more money on lunch gatherings than they do on supplies, but that's what they. It's Gio. It's like when I'm in debt and I go, oh man, I deserve more, or like a Democrat, oh I deserve more. But it's like maybe you shouldn't use all your money on Pokemon cards. That's my fault. That's my fault. I use my check on Pokemon cards. I'm not gonna be mad.
Teachers are buying Pokemon cards?
No, I'm me, Gio. I'm talking about my own woes.
Oh, you.
You know,
You're buying Pokemon cards?
I still Gio. I'll, Gio, I'll whip out the box right now, dude. I got a couple Charizards in there, dude. I got a couple in there, dude. I'm just saying, teacher unions, dude, get better with the money, man.
Do you watch Sean Ryan?
Sometimes I saw where he had the head security for TPUSA.
No, he recently had I can't remember the Ryan guy that his name, that top hacker in the world, back on his show.
Oh my gosh, Roblox?
Yes. Have you been seeing all the
Yo,
clips?
I'm like this close, dude, from taking Roblox away from my little brother, dude.
Dude, no. I went on the on my I don't want to get too technical. I went on the router and just blocked it. I just took it off.
You're better man than I am, dude. I'm
I-
right there. I'm with you, dude.
No.
I don't blame you at all.
So on Sunday, I went to church. My wife and I went in separate cars because I had to take a ladder, and
Man stuff.
I took my older son with me, and I was in the car. And I was like, "Look, dude, look, I've been hearing a lot of things about Roblox, and I've been wanting to take it away for a long time. Um, but you try to keep track of your kids, right? I mean, I hope you're keeping track of your
Oh
kids
yeah, dude.
for the people that are listening.
I got parental guide like all these things locks on that iPad.
But then you find out that there are satanic cults that are targeting like youths on Roblox and other
Hmm.
and other platforms. And I was like, nope. I told him in the car, like, look, I know you play it. and I trust you. I trust you enough because we taught you about these things. You know, we don't hide these things from you, like sexual predators, and we don't hide that from him. Um, but he has younger siblings, 8 years old, and I told him, look, here's the thing you gotta understand. There's sometimes where like they will use my phone or they will use my iPad to play chess.com to
Mm-hmm.
practice for school because they are in chess club. And and then I get the iPad back and I go to close the apps and I see that Roblox is open and I'm like, I didn't even have Roblox. Like somebody downloaded it on my iPad. And I'm like, and I know it's not you because you don't use my iPad. He's like, I don't use your iPad. I was like, that's exactly what I just said. I just said you don't use my iPad. So I know it wasn't you. It was one of your 8-year-old siblings.
Yeah.
So I have to block it. And I'm really
Mm-hmm.
sorry that it's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust these other people with you or them.
Yeah, dude.
So I blocked it, dude. I went on the router, cut it. Just blocked Roblox
Well, you
altogether.
even hear Gio. Aside from all those perverts that are on there, like one of the major games is called Brain Rot. Right? That's
Yeah.
all you hear is crocodile, bacadillo. Yeah, just all day,
I don't
dude.
know what that is.
Pampadori, succadori. I don't know, dude. It's like Italian, but like I don't know. It's like one of those major games, and it's again, what can you get out of a game called Brain Rot? You know, my first video game was Elmo, and not Tickle Me. It was just Elmo on PlayStation 1. And it was numbers, math games, reading games, you know.
No,
I don't know.
look, brain rot, and then dude, what was a skibbity toilet?
Skibidi toilet.
Is that a game? What the hell is that?
I don't know, but now I see the action figures at Target.
Yeah, I saw the brain rot toys too.
Yeah.
Because I took my kids to get some Dragon Ball Z toys. Because my son's really into my
Man
younger
stuff.
son's really into Dragon Ball Z, and we're
Yeah.
there, and he's like, he's going down the aisle, and I'm going down with him, and I'm like, what is brain rot?
Yeah.
Did he have brain rot toys? I was like,
It's
that
the
doesn't
Nick
sound good.
Fuentes of
The Nick Fuentes of kids games.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, no, definitely be careful with your kids because there are satanic cults out there that are targeting them.
Yeah, man. I mean, they're both. I mean, Sean Ryan, his face was just like, what the, you know, he couldn't even believe it. I couldn't believe some of the stuff because the guys are, when I was saying, because I just bought him a new iPad, and one of the things that, for the parental locks, gives you the ability to see if they're ever sending nudes.
Ooh.
So that's good. That's good off of Apple's part. But again, Gio, you hear about all these other places like Facebook where they're aware about this
Hey,
kind of stuff and they don't do
for
nothing about it.
for the parents listening, if there's a lot of things that are hard to talk about with your kids, um, but understand the age that we live in. If you have not talked to, um, if your kid is over 10 years old and they have any access to a device, if you have not talked to them about sending inappropriate photos, you need to do it.
Yeah.
Um, if they are old enough, like I don't know, like 12 years old, um, you're gonna have. My son was 11 or 12 when I like told him, like, hey, look, this is what's happening out there. There are people that are targeting kids. There's people that try to groom them. Um, and they will try to make you think that if you tell your parents or somebody else, an adult, that you're going to get in trouble or that whatever. They might make you think that if they've convinced you to do something that is uncomfortable or scary and they then threaten you to like blackmail, you have to kind of like teach your kids what blackmail
Yep.
is.
They'll turn your kid into a furry right underneath your nose
Yeah, they will. And you
because
know,
they can't have kids.
yeah, I had to talk with my son a couple years ago about it, and I told him, look, you know, if you make a mistake, if you like, let's just say you take an inappropriate photo and you send it to somebody, and then they come back at you to extort you, like it's extortion. I want you to know that while I might be disappointed, I'm not going to be against you. I'm always going to be on your side no matter what. And if they say, like, oh, we're going to send it to all your loved ones or your friends, like, look, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if they do that. Because, most of the time they don't. But then there's this cult that will actually do it. That's what they were talking about on the Sean Ryan show, that these people will send those photos out to people that you know. I had to talk to my son about it. Like, look, I had to explain to him what sextortion was, and I told him, like, look, this happens out on the internet. This is the world that you are now growing up in. I had to worry about talking like in a chat with somebody that might be an old dude. But you have to actually worry about people that are trying to get you to do things.
Hmm.
And it happens, and I want you to know that no matter what, your mom and I love you, and you can always come to us. Dude, if you're not talking to your kids about these things, consider doing it, because
Someone else is.
someone, hey, dude, the stuff that they were talking about, the fairy stuff, I don't, dude. So fairies are like, so these sextorters, these people that will groom your kids. I'm just gonna say it like that because that's what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to groom your kids to do everything that they want them to do. So they start off small, like, oh, they they get them to start doing like little naughty acts, and they slowly build them up to do things that are worse and worse, scratching, then cutting, deep cutting. Um, uh, they've even convinced people to do, you know, um, what's the word? Uh, where you yourself, uh, unalive yourself. I had to think of the stupid word because I don't want to get cut off of YouTube in a week.
Hmm.
So there's kids that are unaliving themselves. There are kids that are unaliving family members, cats, pets. That's what they call fairies. Is the kids that are like uh, totally in control of these groomers.
And then even outside of just the whole video game and virtual world, watch out with your family members. Don't ever leave your kid with the tío or the tía for too long without.
Oh yeah, dude. I went to the I took my kids to the park on Sunday night, and on the way back, my daughter we were walking back. My daughter's like, "Dad, how come we never have sleepovers?" And I was like, "Oh, um, you
You got
know,
me.
you know, we just don't." Yeah,
Hmm.
and
We're Jewish.
you're getting old. You're getting old fast, and soon enough you'll understand why.
Yeah.
But you just it's just, well, can we do them at our house? And I'm like, well, uh, uh, that's tricky too, because there's also people that convince their kids to say things, you
Yeah.
know. So, um, it's just a dangerous world we live in, man.
Yeah, it is. It's not like how we used to. I remember having sleepovers with friends, but when I think of like my little brother asking me to, oh, I'm gonna sleep, you're coming home tonight. And Jill, we all had that family member that would be like, no, can't sleep over, que nada. You coming home? You're gonna go home with us.
Yeah.
I understand. I
Oh, no,
understand
I
now.
agree 100%. I agree 100%. I am very cautious with my kids. Even my son, like my older son,
Yeah.
like I remember my mom being like, "Nah, pues es tu hermano, no, let him spend the night at your brother's." Like, no. Like, hey, like I love my brother, but I don't want my son getting used to being able to do that kind of stuff because
Yeah.
then it's like, oh, I could say it at my uncle's house,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not that I don't trust my brother, but you never know. What if somebody goes over?
Yeah, but he has a friend. Yeah, exactly. Not saying nothing about your brother. Again, still, but it's anybody you don't know. How many times, Jared, have you seen that video where it's like that guy where he's like, I had dinner with this guy. He had me over for his barbecue. He said Merry Christmas to me, and he had a bunch of little girls tied up in his. Do you remember that? Where the
No.
guy goes, then it's a black guy, and he goes, and I knew something was wrong because I had never seen a white girl run to a black guy's arms.
I do remember that.
And that guy, he says nothing out of the ordinary, and he's your neighbor.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, you want to be careful with your kids. It's just man, it's a wild one, man.
yeah, yeah,
It's a wild one,
you
and
gotta be careful.
it's another
The-
one that I recommend you guys watch, that Sean Ryan one. The first two, because I think it's like a 5 hour. It's like a 5 hour interview, and the first maybe 3 hours is just boring. The guy's just talking about his life. If you're willing to sit there and listen to it, I mean, more power to you. I did. I listened to the whole interview. It gets really good like the last hour and a half. That's when they really start getting into Roblox and different the satanic cult out of Texas. It's just
Again, Texas, dude.
and it's not just in Texas, but
Yeah.
that is where he called out the 726 gang or something like that.
Well, I tell you, Gio, Texas #1 in transitioning kids. So
Really?
I didn't say that, dude. Callie Mean said that. No. Yeah.
Ew.
No, not Calamine. Somebody was grilling Calamine and said, I wish I could give her credit for that, but they're the first and #1s. So, coincidence.
Wow. Texas, protect your kids, man.
Protect your kids, dude. But,
Yeah, and that's another one of the things they talked about on that PP podcast I was talking about.
well, Gio, talking about bringing stuff to the light. I know we're at an hour and 30, but maybe we can end on this. Do you see that new feature on X, formerly known as Twitter?
Oh
Where
yes,
they
I did. I just saw it
It's
today.
like, oh yeah, we need to give back Native American land to the Native Americans, and it's like, this profile's from Pakistan.
Yep. Yeah. So
No,
if
Gio. Before we even get into that, the shortbread cookies.
what?
You haven't seen the videos of the shortbread cookies? You know, the little tin cans.
Yes, made in India. I used to love those cookies.
Gio, no, Gio. I was in Burlington the other day, dude, and
No,
I just had to
no.
turn around
Hey,
the back of the tin.
I thought you were
Gio,
gonna turn into Woody there. No,
Gio, I used
no.
to eat those by the tins, bro.
Dude, they're so
By
good.
the
The butter
tin.
cookies.
The
Yeah.
video with the rat running across the cookies.
What? I didn't see that one.
Gio, I'll send it to you later, dude. Grok, fact check me, dude. But I saw a factory where they're making these cookies, man. And I mean, they're make sure they're from Denmark, dude, or Switzerland. I heard they're out there. So,
So I just
but
want to I just want to show this new feature.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if you go on X,
Mine's gonna say Israel.
no, no. So if you go on X, right there we go, and you click on the at the
Mhm.
user, I'm just gonna click on it. Do you have to hold it? Yeah, kind of have to hold it. It gives you all these facts, right? So it'll show you like who it is, when they join, where the account is based in. Oh, so one of the articles I read was like, it turns out a lot of these MAGA accounts are foreign based.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, are you just reporting that the MAGA ones are foreign based because you got TDS, or
Yeah.
are you just ignoring all the foreign liberal accounts now? We just doing this. We're gonna
Dude, we're
keep playing
getting
this game.
attacked, Gio. We're getting attacked by just, I mean, Elon Musk has said it when he bought Twitter. He said he thinks up to 80% of users are bots.
Yeah,
That's, we're just talking to ourselves. You guys are just commenting back to people that aren't even real. They're just trying to get the
exactly,
best out of you guys.
exactly.
Gotta be careful, dude. Gotta be careful. There's people out there that mean to do us harm, and we have no idea where they're from, what their plan is, and where they're going. Be careful, Americans, citizens,
Yeah, man. And then you got the
children,
shortbread.
children
And
of
you
the
got and then
future.
you got the shortbread cookies. I can't wait until Facebook and Instagram and everybody else does the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what? You shouldn't have to
The
dig for
shortbread
that.
cookies are doing it.
You shouldn't have to dig for that. They should just put it there. You should just put like and oh, because I saw this girl. I learned about it from this girl on Instagram. Um, Elizabeth something, and she
Pocahontas?
mentioned that the post, like the individual post, you can see where they're posting it
Yeah.
from. I haven't found where to find that because I'd be interested in that. Like, I would be interested in being able to like go into I don't know, like a Gavin Newsom account and then find out, oh, he's paying somebody from
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
this
you see
country.
them. You see them, Gio, where it's like a bunch of other, like, accounts with a lot of followers are like, all right, I made this account like a couple years ago when I was on vacation in Bangladesh. Yeah, right, dude. You're making shortbread cookies, dude, in India, and you lie to me. I was eating them by the tins. You
Hey,
you got me.
and you know what's bad is they built up to it because I know like a month ago I was watching a video of the guy doing the ice cream cones,
Mhm.
and they're like there's ice cream cones all over the
Oh,
floor,
dude, with their feet.
and he's like barefoot.
Oh!
He's barefoot and he stacks them up, and he puts them on the floor where he's got his dirty feet on,
That's just,
and I'm
dude,
like, ooh, I'm not eating ice cream cones
Jiro,
anymore.
the motor oil is probably the cleaner part of the
Oh my
all of that,
god.
dude. It's like, oh, dude, I love eating those cones. Just those shortbread cookies. Ooh, these are the circle ones. Ooh, these have like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I saw the cookies, dude, in the little blue tin, and I was like, "Oh man, these Sora videos are getting crazy."
they got me, dude. Cause I went to Burlington, dude, and I was like, "Ah, let me see." No. What the?
Say it ain't so.
What? These are dark times, dude. These are dark times. You can't trust nothing and nobody, dude. These are supposed to be Danish cookies.
You
What
mean
the
these are
hell?
made in Dania?
The Santa Claus on the damn tin is white.
Yeah.
I don't know, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Imagine the popcorn. Remember we used to eat the popcorn? The tins with popcorn.
Dude, make popcorn great again, dude.
Oh my.
Come on, bring it back. Come on, please don't let me find out.
How hard is it to make them in Mexico?
Mexico
Hey,
does great cookies. They do
dude,
great bread.
I don't even. Next time you're at the Mexican grocery store, grab that box of gamasas, turn
Yeah,
it around, and just double check.
yeah. I'm gonna check that
Guys,
masapan, dude.
just double check. No, the gamasas,
Yeah.
the gamasa cookies. Do you
Uh
know the
huh.
ones that have
Oh,
like the fake Oreo,
yes.
the
I'm gonna be
maca
pissed
cookies?
if it even says Guatemala, dude. They
Dude, if
better
it
be.
doesn't say Mexico or U.S., like I'll be okay with the U.S. I think I'll be happier if it says Mexico because you want to have that nostalgia.
The real sugar cane.
But man, if it says anything else,
Oh, Joe,
if it says Canada,
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed like Tish Hyman.
if it says
These
India,
big ass cookies.
Hey, that is, they're the knockoffs, so they're definitely Bangladeshi.
Oh man, Jill, I'm pissed. I'll tell you that, dude. I did not expect in 2025 that these cookies were not. But
I didn't have that on my bingo card.
yeah, take us away,
I
Jill.
hate when Gavin Newsom says that, man.
Take us away, Jill.
Oh, let's end this in a prayer. Because, man, we need it. Hey, this world is so messed up. We need
Yeah,
it.
it's a
We
scary
need
world.
prayer. And if,
Yeah.
if you ain't talking to God, then I don't know. You need to figure yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
Heavenly Father, we come before your throne and we thank you for this day. We thank you for everything you've been doing for us because, being able to come on here and being able to talk to a few people online, I don't even know their faces and they're sitting there listening to me and Christian ramble on.
Thank you.
Man, you're doing some great things, Lord. And with this holiday coming up, Lord, I ask you to bless our listeners and to allow us to be able to be thankful for the gatherings that we have, allow our families to come together safely. For those that are going to be going out there, I know like my church is going to go out and feed some of the needy in the community, some folks. Keep us safe out there, and I know it's going to be a lot of churches doing the same thing, and a lot of other organizations doing the same thing. Keep them safe, because we know, Lord, the trouble that could be on these streets. We ask you, Lord, to excuse us from this podcast, but never from your presence. Keep us safe. Keep us alert. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.